Prairie Scraps. Chalkin is my private group. Prairie Scraps is my business page for YouTube and Instagram. I'm not great at Instagram. Are you guys on Instagram? So if you're coming on, say hey, make sure you do all the things, subscribe, like, all those things. Today, the long-awaited for tiered tray essentials. You guys remember the last week I was so excited I made the tiered tray. Seems like it unwound. Isn't that pretty? So pretty, this little tray. This is what we're going to make. These are the little essentials for it. This is a little book set, and then it actually comes with 6 pieces. So there's this little book set, this little rolling pin, mini rolling pin. There is a little board and base, which I think is adorable. So cute. Isn't that cute? And then there's also this little cutting board. So cute. It looks like I maybe got something on there. I'm not really sure what. Looks like it dripped something. I'm going to try washing it, see if it dries before we use it. And then this cute little frame. Oh, and I was going to grab, I saw something really cute. I don't know, might be stuck on there. Might be, I think I dripped it because something dripped. Not exactly sure what. Not sure what. It could be just water, really. Who knows? All right, so the first thing I want to do is do the books because I do want to paint the books up a little bit and before we do anything to it. You could use them just as they are. They're white. And so anyway, I think I want to do one side orange. I'm going to do this one fall. Going out on an edge. I'm not doing neutral on this one. Oh, that's rust. I don't know. I've got some oranges open. I don't need to open. This is a brand new color, rust. Speaking of new colors, there is a new color available on the website. When you purchase $90 this month, you get a free exclusive chalk this month for free. A jar of chalk. It is, I don't ever remember them doing that at all. So I'm pretty excited. Okay, so there's papaya. And then I was trying to decide what color. I really like this color, but this is a shimmer. I don't know how that'll go on very well. I'm a little concerned about that. And then I was thinking, maybe I will use, I could use, this is very close. This is camel. I could use that. Maybe I should use those two. I kind of like those colors together. And then I saw, I think it is Ocean Mist in the middle. Those 3 right there. What do you guys think? I think I like those for the books. Just the books. I'm going to paint the books with chalk paste today. So, did I show you this? This was the other one, a little box frame. Isn't that adorable? So adorable. So adorable. Okay, that's what I think we're going to do. Need to get these in an upright position. So the colors I've got are rust, camel, and then ocean mist is going to be the middle one. So I'm going to see if I can do this without taping. What do you guys think? Am I going to be a mess, a hot mess? Who knows? This is brand new. So is my camel. Rust I know is a new color. I don't know if... This is my least favorite part, is trying to get it back into the jar because I don't want anything to be wasted. No waste here whatsoever. All right. Can't just be messy about this. Ooh, that needs some water. That is pretty bright. Guess that would be okay if that's what you want. But I want it to go on smoother. I could always do another layer. I'm already into the orange. So we went to my in-laws' house for the weekend, and it's a 9-hour trip, which is a long time for my leg. A very long time for my leg. I may need to tape this. I'm not doing so well so far. Just a really long time for my leg to be immobile in a down position. I tried to put it up. It's not good. It's going up and down. Going up and down. Grades and things. And so, I don't know. It was rough. So 9 hours there, getting there, and I was kind of a mess by the time I got there anyway. My leg was hurting so bad. I'm trying to be a trooper because my husband wants to see his brother, and his best friend from high school was out to visit. So they had planned this trip where we came across, and they surprised my husband with it. I don't know if it would have been any different outcome if they would have at least told him. So then we get there, and I knew this was going to be a problem. And I even offered to stay home because, like, I kept kind of kidding. Like, I'll stay home in the air conditioning and not die from the cats. Because I have, like, anaphylactic reactions to cats. And so it's really dangerous for me, to be around cats. So, anyway, I don't know. Sometimes my husband doesn't really. Do you guys have husbands that do this? Like, it's not that he doesn't believe me or he doesn't care, but he kind of doesn't believe. He kind of doesn't believe me when I say, this is like beyond my ability here, or whatever. Or if I get hurt, like even when I've gotten hurt, he's kind of a insensitive person. I don't know. I hate to say that because, like, through all my injuries and everything, he's totally taken care of me. So that's not it. It's just that getting to the ER, like, he was like, "Can you walk to the truck?" And I'm like, "I can't even move my leg," kind of thing. You know, like, I don't know if he doubts that it's serious or, because the funny thing is like, I don't know about you guys, but my husband is like kind of a baby when things happen. And so it ends up being, look at that. I put my finger and painted this orange. Ugh. I maybe should have taped this. I got paint all over. I got paste all over me. This is the chalk paste that we have, and I'm just using that to paint because I love the colors. So I don't know that it's really that he doesn't have empathy or that whatever, because he definitely did once I had surgery. But getting there was like kind of a fiasco, and he's done that like over and over and over again, where it's not that he, like I said, it's not that he doesn't care. I probably shouldn't say this because he sometimes watches these. But so anyway, I kind of like, and he says he doesn't like remember me because I said I offered, like, by the end of the weekend, I was kind of like, I had too much of it. I seriously am very allergic to cats, and they have 2 cats, and although they kept the 2 cats in the back bedroom, it doesn't help. The cats live in the house and are free to go everywhere. So I really was having allergic reactions really bad. So my leg is swollen, my leg hurts, and my allergies are just like all-time high. I have probably not been overly exposed to cats for a long time either, so that wasn't helping any, I think. But oh, you guys. So I woke up the first morning. We went down Thursday all day. It took us all day to get there. Well, we actually couldn't leave till noon because Dave's work wouldn't let him off work. My husband's work wouldn't let him off early, even though he had all his hours in for the week because he's on flat rate. And they needed him at work, so he ended up staying till noon. We didn't get off until 1. So like 10 o'clock at night, we get there exhausted. 9 hours is a long time to drive. I feel like I'm too old to drive 9 hours anymore. What about you guys? Are you still young enough? I cannot do it without, we stopped as little as possible, but you gotta stop. So that was our trip over there. And then I'm just kind of going over this, trying to make it nice and even and dark. It works better if it's watered down, but also it's not covering if it's watered down. So that's what I'm fighting here. Probably gonna have to do a couple coats. See, it's kind of uneven. And I'm not doing so great with it not being taped. I am getting orange everywhere, for sure. I think I might try to do the blue layer next. Leave that sit there. This is Ocean Mist. So anyway, I wake up the following morning and I've got, I don't know if you could see these spots? Like I have these big, huge spots all over my face. My eyes are swollen up. Like I have black lines under my eyes the first morning. And I mean, I am feeling absolutely terrible. Just terrible. Having allergic reactions, struggling with breathing. And we went right outside the first morning and hung out outside all morning. And then in the afternoon, I don't know if I like that orange, that rust. I'm kind of having regrets, you guys. I think it's too dark. So we hung out outside, so it was a little better, but lo and behold, those cats, they're outdoor cats, kept coming and sitting under my chair. It's like they know you're allergic and can't do it. Right? Like, ah. So then in the afternoon we went on a boat, which was really fun. We went boating on a pontoon boat. We almost like buried it in the water, like going along. We were like, we rented it and they really did not care like how many people we had on it or what the weight limit was at all, and totally let us rent it with 10 people, and we're very large people. All of us are very large. So it was a little much. Little too much weight in it, and we started tooling along, and all of a sudden hit a couple of waves, and the whole front of the pontoon got buried in the water. I thought we were going over. I don't know how to swim, so I was not super enthusiastic about this whole experience of losing the front end of the pontoon. And kind of recovered, but we were all very, at least those of us that were a little concerned about going over, were very concerned, didn't want to. Tape this. If you're doing this, tape. Don't think that you can do this without taping. Do what I say, not what I do. So anyway, I don't know what these are. They look like pimples, but they're like in weird places. Like I have one up in my eyebrow. I have one there. I have a couple down here on my chin. I have some on the other side of my face. I don't know if they're bug bites or because there's lots of bugs over there too compared to what we have here. I really don't know what it is or what it's from. And I kind of just thought it was like, oh great, now I'm getting pimples, but they don't pop. They just have a really like hard center to them, and then it's just kind of, there's nothing really comes out. It's actually what I'm trying to get to, I guess. So the second morning, these are all dried up because I let my daughter use my little camper here. She left the wipes open. She was making a project for her sister. She left the wipes open. She left an ink open all weekend. That was nice. It was sitting here with the lid on, so I don't think it's too bad. But still, I don't want it. All right, here we go. Probably need some more water for this. Brush. It just works a little better if it's a little thinner, I think. Ugh. I am making a royal mess here today. So that was fun, but then, you know, like being out in the lake, I had such a horrible headache. I don't know if it was from the allergies that I was getting a headache, or it's just really hard to know. It's like at this point my body is rejecting me entirely. I was totally just struggling. And I just didn't feel well. My husband's like, oh, well, at least you felt better like outside and on the boat. And I'm like, I really didn't. I had a really bad headache. Like I really was not feeling well. I just wasn't complaining because I didn't want to ruin his fun. So I don't know. I didn't feel good. Day 2, I wake up swollen. My face, my eyes are almost swollen shut. And having struggles breathing. And I went with my husband to go get some coffee and I told him, I said, I don't feel good. Everything's swollen. By this point, my hands are swollen, my feet are swollen, my legs are swollen, everything is swollen. My eyes are swollen, almost shut. I'm having difficulty breathing, so I went with him to go get coffee just to kind of get out of the house. And he was kind of like, oh, well, whatever. So we get back, and I thought he was going to hang out with me, like, outside or whatever, and I don't know. He went outside with his brother and never came back. So I'm, like, just sitting in the house, and I'm, like, starting to do work, because I was working on I'm doing a vendor event right now. Oops. Where did I get that? And so I started working on that, but I felt so terrible. I honestly just went to bed. I went to bed. And laid down, and I could not breathe. It probably wasn't the best thing, but it was so hot. I did not want to go outside. I couldn't breathe outside. I couldn't breathe inside. So I just went and laid down in the air conditioning at least. And I totally slept for 2 hours. Finally, I messaged my husband and told him a question mark. And then he came back. Ooh, I got another one home here. I have zero patience for this today, I guess. Anyway, he came in and he was, I thought you were working. I'm like, I'm not working. I told you I don't feel good, so I'm sleeping. And you could, like, I could not, I was like gasping for breath. I could not breathe. You know, everything is swollen. I haven't been able to wear my ring. I have like one of those spots on my finger. My hands have just fallen apart this weekend. I don't know. This is like kind of a crying fest here because my husband really had no. And I told him, at that point, I'm like, I told you I would have stayed home. He's like, you didn't tell me that. I'm like, I really think he heard me and just didn't take me seriously. So then therefore he didn't think it was an issue. Like, just whatever. I'm not listening to you. I don't know. It's so weird, like, because he isn't generally, like, without feelings. He's just, all right, I got that too wet. And now it's, now it's making a mess. Making a mess. I'm going to try to get this orange a little better. Oops. So that was my weekend. And then coming back, it's a long 9 hours back again. A long 9 hours. And all I could think all the way back was, I just don't want to go again. I don't know how I let everybody talk me into this. Like, why was this a good idea? Hey, Matt. Glad you joined us. Make sure you say hey. I'm making a little book stack for my tiered tray today. Trying to get it painted. I'm not doing great. Staying in the lines. Staying in the lines, but trying to get it. Little spritz of water here to loosen it up a little bit so it'll spread easier, but then too much water is too much water and it makes stripes. I don't know, this brush is really gotten, there we go. I think that was the key. Kind of mixed it in the lid and then dipped into the orange, but I still have kind of a light stripe here in the middle. Trying to get it to look nice and solid, not like it's I think these are so adorable, these little accessories, tiered tray accessories. Not accessories, essentials. I kept thinking they were accessories, but it says they're called the essentials. Very cute. I do think this little book set is not proportional to a real book set. That's my opinion, I guess. But I think they're cute and you totally get the idea, so I guess it's not that bad. But you kind of want them to like be able to put something on it to give it a 3D look, I think. All right, what do we got going here? Little bubbling here. I started with this book. I don't mean to bore you with it, but oh yeah, I told my husband on the way back, I'm like, it's gonna take me a week to get over allergies. This bad of an allergic reaction. I think I'll be fine. I'm getting better already today. I can feel just free of the allergens. It's so hard. Like, I feel like my whole body is like rejecting me with allergies. It's discouraging when you have so many. I have so many allergies, really. Just so many. Oops. Over the lines. I'm telling you, tape. I'm too far into this now. Tape this off if you're not really smooth with lines. I'm normally pretty smooth, but I tell you what, talking and painting at the same time is quite the talent, really. If it's going in and out for sound, would you tell me? Because I did a video this morning and it seemed like it was, somebody told me it was going in and out, and I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if there's something wrong with my phone. Like the sound was cutting in and out. I kind of got that orange all wet, and now the blue. Sit and hold it for a minute. I suppose I could dry it. Got a little dryer. I'll be fine. I just need to, it's sure is good to be home in your own bed too. That's the other thing. Like, isn't that funny? Like, it's fun to travel and everything, but holy cow, getting home in your own bed is a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. And then I was really worried, if you guys watch my private, personal site. I was super worried about my plants all dying while I was gone because it was so hot. Well, we were gone, and of course, nobody to water. Our neighbors that we do know were camping, so anyway, I was worried about everything dying, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. My shade ones are not doing great, my shade baskets, but they're better than I thought they would be. All the rest are pretty good. All my plants in the ground are fairly good, so I think we got through the worst of it. This orange is taking a... I guess this happens when you paint too. Like if you use red, you have to do a lot of coats to get it. Why was I thinking orange was a good color? Should have done something else. I'm kind of in the dark because I didn't want to turn on the light. I probably should. Maybe that'll help you see too. There it is. All right. That might help me. Help me a little. I think I heard my 15-year-old home from babysitting. She's been babysitting a baby all summer. And this is her last week, so that works out perfectly. My 17-year-old is turning 18 on Wednesday. And we are pretty unprepared. I didn't know what to get him because there's so many things he needs for his dorm room yet, and I've been making him wait because I didn't want to like buy them all and then haul them all down to Pocatello. Another 9-hour drive next week we have. This one should be, at least at the end, we're not going to Cat Havens. At least I hope not. I think we're going to stay at 3 Island Crossing, which is down in the southern part of Idaho where you can see all the wagon trails. We're going to stay in the state park there, 3 Island Crossing State Park. And I think we're going to stay in the cabins. I don't know. See how much stuff he has. I was trying to hold off, like not have to buy everything down there, but I don't know. So it's hard for his birthday. Like, you want it to be special, but on the other hand, he really needs a lot of stuff for his dorm room. I don't know, people, not that I'm not, he just got all money. He just really did not get any like items for his dorm room. Like my older kids, and I remember I got like towels and laundry stuff and even quarters, which he doesn't need because the laundry is free in the dorm. They probably got caught on to that if you don't give college students free laundry services, they don't take a shower. Hey Ginny, how you doing? I'm painting some little decor books. This is a book stack. I feel like I'm not doing very good getting it painted nice and neatly. I highly suggest taping it off if you're doing these. These are book accessories for a tiered tray. Anyway, so I'm thinking, like, is it bad that we want to just give him money to spend for his dorm room to get whatever he wants? Because anything, I don't know, we go in and I think, this is what he wants. He says, I need this, I need that, and then he wants something totally different than what I would have picked out. So I'm thinking about just giving him money for his dorm room. And then we realize, oh, the girls haven't gotten him gifts either. And we're kind of isolated, so it's not like you can go to Walmart here and get... I think that blue stripe is looking pretty good. Ah, I messed it up. I went over. So we've got that going this week. We have to finish up 4-H projects because we're going to leave on next Wednesday, not this Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we're going to leave to take him to college. And when we get back on Sunday after a 9-hour drive, Monday morning, we have 4-H clothing and the fair starts. So all of the clothing projects have to be done. My hand is wet. I didn't want to touch it. Okay. Dry orange. Orange is looking better. It's still... When you paint red... I did a red entryway one time in our house in Wisconsin, and it took a lot of coats. I think 4 coats to get it covered. So I think this is kind of acting the same way. I'm just gonna... I don't think it'll come off. It's a little wet. And I'm like drying up chalk paste here. I leave a lot of our surfaces white when they come white. I am not a fan of prepping. So even though it seems like this would be like super relaxing, this is a lot of coats and I hate to make you watch it, I guess. I'm more impatient than anything else. Like watching paint dry is what it feels like. All right. Oops. I almost stuck that right into the orange. This is camel. It's pretty, kind of pretty. Maybe I don't like to prep things because I'm such a perfectionist. I want it to look exactly right. That might be the reason. I'm sort of copying like what the company did on this, what Chalk Couture did on the, because I was like, I want to do different colors, but I don't know what colors to put together. So I was trying to copy their color combination on this. Because it looked very fall, but it wasn't very traditional to have that like blue stripe in there. I thought. So I was trying to copy it. I don't know if they used rust on this or not. I think my orange maybe looks a little brighter than theirs does. I need a little water. I need a little water. Now I probably went too far and it's not going to cover. This is not easy to get all these lines, I'm telling you. Good idea, huh? To paint all these. Good thing I thought of that. This is turning out to be a lot of steps for this little book stack. I don't know. I haven't seen many people's like doing different. I always like to do like inspiration, like look and see what other people are doing. But I decided I have a couple of book sets on hand, so I might try to do a fall book set, and then I can do something different for Christmas, because obviously orange and brown are not going to be a good set for Christmas. orange, brown, and blue, I guess. Now I just rubbed off one part. Good going. Because I never wait for the in-between, like wait for it to dry. All right, I'm gonna set this aside for a hot minute, see if I can get it to dry a little bit. Get these kind of closed up. Got a little bit of, this was a throwaway. That was the cover. This is a brand new one. So there's a new Try Me kit today. It's the fall. This one, I don't know if you could see that. It's kind of faint. This is the transfer. This is not the surface. It says autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let things go. Autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let things go. That's what it, that's the new. So if you haven't ever tried Chalk Couture, that is a great place to go to start, because it's got everything you need to complete a try it out and complete a little sign with that on there. It is under $25. It's got the little crate. I'm gonna shut these up. These are getting kind of pretty dry, just sitting there. Okay, oops, I had some liquid in the lid. I'm gonna set those aside. What did I use? Oh, this is that yellow. Need to get those away. Okay, there we go. On to the fun part, the chalking part, the real chalking part. I mean, this was chalk, but it was more of like painting. Let's see, where can I put this so I don't get it all over the place? That was the only piece I was going to paint, I think, because I don't want to. I just wanted that to look different, and it does for sure. I may have to still do some fixing, but for now we're going to set aside. Okay, so I know I want to do, kind of upset. Do you see that? It's got a little stain. I think it was just sitting in here. I think it got splattered on. I hope it's not. I think it might be ink though. I don't know. All right, I think I'm going to put a little bit of wax on this because it is wood. This is our surface wax. It's just easier to put wax on it, and it is warm. You can tell it's warm because this is pretty liquidy. I don't know. That little stain's just going to stay. It is what it is. I want to put a little pie on here, I think. Little pie. This wax just kind of enables you to like seal the wood a little bit. I totally do not have this cut out. So we're going to put a little pie. I do like that little wagon, but I think a cutting board involves a pie. That's my opinion. Involves a pie. I want it to be cooking things. On a wagon. All right, so we're gonna, because this is a brand new one transfer, we're gonna fuzz it so it doesn't stick too hard. We already did the wax, so we'll do that. Let's see. I was gonna pull out a little teeny tiny Dollar Tree pumpkin to go on my tray with this stuff. All right, I think I want this little bit to be this blue. I want the pan to be blue. I'm gonna try to use these colors because I want it to, that was a little moist. This is the Ocean Mist. It's very pretty. It's almost like a, it's kind of bluish, but it's more, it's actually kind of grayish. that makes sense. Blue and gray kind of together is what it is. Now these are little. I think I'm going to do the little smoke and ocean mist as well. And I'll do the pie in the brown. Okay. The camel. I'm just cleaning this off real quick. I don't want to put it back in. This is one of our little tools. Make sure it's on, no bubbles. Do this for the crust. It kind of looks like a crust color. And it'll match our little books. Okay. I think we'll see how that looks. So teeny tiny, it's like doing doll furniture. Let's see how it looks. That looks good. Cute. Cute, cute. Isn't that cute? All right. And I just put it back on here and then I'll take it in to wash it. Just washes off with water and a... I was thinking about putting a little fresh down below too, just to have something. Oh, it did peel up on the one edge a little bit. That's right. It looks country-ish. Okay, what else should we do? What should we do? We do, oops, not separating. I was thinking about doing Thanksgiving blessings. This is wood, so I'm gonna first wax it a little. I was telling my kids about how when we were little we used to do all this little wood furniture for doll houses. This is what this kind of reminds me of. Did you guys ever do those homemade doll houses? My tendency for this would be to do it all the same color, but I'm trying to be a little more detail oriented. I think I'm going to do the Thanksgiving in orange, but I want to do the something in green. Something green here. I'm trying to stay away from the sparkly colors. That looks really bright though, doesn't it? Oh, they're leaves. I could do them orange, right? I could do the leaves orange. That might be messy. I think I'll do Thanksgiving again in the brown. Oofta, this is a lot of work. It doesn't really take long, it's just that I want it to look nice, so I'm kind of just taking my time. It's kind of fun. I'm glad to get back to crafting. It's my therapy. This is kind of calming me down after having a whole weekend. I did for a while there. I thought, like, at what point do I need to do my... I think my husband thought I was bad enough that he asked me where my EpiPen was. And I did think about that, but I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want that. Don't do the EpiPen. I wouldn't tell him where it was. I did not want to get shot with the EpiPen. I think I'm going to do all 3 colors on this. I'm going to do the blue on Blessings. My little cloth right here is kind of turning into a mess. And try to get the Blessings. And we'll see if I can get that little line with orange. That should be the thing. Okay. Sorry if this is kind of small. It is kind of small. I saw one of my friends on Facebook was making like little, kind of like little scenes under a globe or whatever. Just making all this little stuff. This is right up that alley, I think. Put some orange on here. Getting to be messy here. How is the question? And you kind of have to work fast because you don't want it to dry. So I'm trying to work fast, not get it all over. Orange is going to stain whenever I put it on, right? Holy small line. So it is a hot one. It was supposed to go down to 70 today. Get down in the 70s all week, and now the new forecast is it's going to be in the 90s. Upper 90s, in fact. So that's kind of disappointing. We were kind of like, we just have to make it to Monday, because then it's going to go down. And all right, we're going to peel this to reveal. Let's see how this is. I know it's upside down. Sorry about that. There we go. Oh, very runny. Very runny. That doesn't make me happy at all. Shoot. That's messy. Well, that's not my favorite thing. That is not my favorite at all. Don't ask me. I don't know. It's a good thing. I'm going to wipe it off. See if I can't. I think actually because I had water in kind of mixed in there in that, I think that's what happened. Was it then went under, but it felt like it was kind of loose when I stuck it down. So try again. I don't know. That one makes me kind of disappointed. Super disappointed. The orange doesn't look too bad. The blue doesn't look too bad, but the camel is runny. I'm only wetting my wipes because my daughter left them open. I'm a little nervous about this. Maybe I should just let it dry and then try scratch it. What do you guys think? This doesn't make me happy. Yeah. I don't think that's going to look very good. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm tempted to just, I think I'm just going to wipe the whole thing and see how it goes. So this is not a reusable surface. Somebody asked me about this the other day, like, are wood surfaces reusable? They are not at all. Case in point, this is schmeary, and it's not going to come off completely. But I I'm going to play around with it a little and see what I can do to fix it. Because I don't like those words smeary like that. So I may do it again and just deal with having kind of a, I may have to like stain the rest of it. That makes sense. Okay, so you can see I got most of it off, but you can still see the whisper of that board eraser. I don't know if a board eraser will work, but I'm gonna certainly try. Board erasers are like magic. They're not magic erasers, they're board erasers. That actually worked. You guys, they are kind of magical. I'm trying not to hit the orange. It's hard to get to the edges. Oh my, we have been going a long time, haven't we? I'm going to set that one aside. I'm probably going to come back to it a little later. I'm going to let it dry so I stop fussing around with it. I'm thinking about maybe taking some bright white and painting bright white over it. I got a lot of it off with that, so that came off pretty good. It's just really hard to get in there. We have a new club transfer. If you're interested in joining my monthly club this month, it is, let's see if I've got, oh, I've got it here. This is the new club transfer. I don't know if you saw me make this. It says home, and then it says celebrate each other, forgive and hug often, laugh together, share our dreams, and love unconditionally. It's really kind of cute, I think. I did this in gold and black. I did a towel this morning in my other group for, it looks smeary. It's like over here on this side. Can you see it? With ink. I used our ink to demonstrate some ink in a vendor event. I think it turned out pretty good. I want it to sit and dry. I don't want to. It's the edges that are the, I can't get all the way up because of the edges. All right, I'm going to set that one aside. We're moving on. We're moving on. I'm going to do this one plain, either bright white or, I was kind of thinking Dune because it's kind of an off white color. Maybe I'll do white. White, white, bright white. This is probably our most popular color. Let's see, what are we gonna do? I like this Pumpkin Kisses and Harvest Wishes. I do like that one. Oops. Cut crooked. And I'm gonna do this little home, I think, on the rolling pin, because everything must have chalk couture on it, right? Everything. All right. I think this one fits. Oh, maybe not. I think I might put this on this. Pumpkin Kisses and Harvest Wishes. I also like this one. I like that little wagon. I gotta figure out what to do with the little wagon at some point. Maybe I'll do a backside of something. Oops, put that one right on top of the other. I'm just fuzzing this because it's the first time. I don't want it to stick too hard. This one maybe fits better. I want to do it on the upper part of it because there's a little base. I wonder if that wagon fits on here. That would be fun. This says, leaves are falling, autumn is calling. I can't seem to get it centered. I thought my husband came in. I don't know what the deal is. That was kind of early. Hope he's okay. When people come in when they're not supposed to, I worry, right? Do you guys worry? There's a exclusive color of chalk paste you can get this month for free when you purchase $90 on my website. So do look into that if you're thinking about stocking up a little bit. That actually, I think, pretty sure that goes for designers as well. So if you're a designer, it's only $9.99 to become a designer, and you get 40% off. You get a one-time shopping spree of 55% off after you join, which is fun. And then if you ordered $90 of stuff, you would get, let's see, did we do that one? We did it. Did it. Isn't that cute? Leaves are falling, autumn is calling. So cute. All right, we'll stick that one back on here so we can wash that. And that one is going to go in this little stand. See why I put it on the top portion? Because we want it in the stand. And then we want to do this. I don't have any of these cut out. I could put the little wagon on the book too. See, the thing is you can do two sides, right? I am thinking more about doing that though. Does it fit on the back of this? I don't know. It does. Cute, cute. I might just do it on the back. So you have a double-sided, because you know the tiered trays, they're kind of on both sides. There we go. I'll do a little white wagon on there. Let me get that a little more dry, I think. All right. Sweater weather. My white is getting to the very bottom of the barrel here. Oops. Oh, nice one. You know, these all turn out just fine, even though I'm making a mess of things. My hands are not working great today. I think that's what it is. That I'm standing on that one. Use this one. I went over. And now I took the orange off. I'm batting 1,000 here. Isn't that cute? Of course, my end is not very cute. I think I'm gonna, okay, that can go down here. Get my orange brush out here. Getting warmer. I did start up the air conditioner. In here and ran it for a while before I came in here. This is really thick. I feel like that's gonna show. Yikes. That wasn't what I planned. All right. Covered the evidence a little bit. Do I put cozy blankets? I think I'm going to do on the bottom. Do that one. Try not to go over this time. That would be a good thing, right? All right, here we go. Get it all nice and covered. Get off my fingers. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Such a small, look at, isn't that cute? So cute. I think it is. I think I'll do fall candles in the middle. I did that because it looks so small. I didn't want... This is silk transfer, so sometimes you have like one little thread that kind of sticks there. I just didn't want it to look weird. I love the simplicity of the white on stuff. Love it. But I'm running out of white because I use it all the time. Oh, that looks really good. I actually lined up the end of the transfer on the edge of it so that it looks like that. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute. So... what do we do? Oh, I was thinking about doing this pumpkin. I think I'll do this one. Forget that little... where I could put it up at the top and put a little pumpkin on the bottom. I should. I think I might do that. Put some little pumpkins on the bottom. I was wanting to put pumpkins. All right, we're going to use the white. This is getting kind of thick here in here. Probably need to add some water. I'm being lazy, trying to get this done. I thought my husband came home. I don't know. Probably lots of things I should be doing besides choking. Like paying attention to my husband. Oh, and laundry. Mondays are laundry days. Do you guys have one day or do you do laundry all week? I'd love to hear. That's a lot. All right, peel to reveal. So fun. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute. Love it. That looks good. So far, so good. The only thing I don't like is my... where did that come from? I don't know. So far, what I don't like is the little sign. I think we're gonna put home on here. Probably should have. This actually feels a little slipperier, this little rolling pin, than what our normal wood cutouts feel like. So I'm just gonna go with it. And I think I want to do blue on the home. And then I'm going to do the brown. I think I need to close this up. It's getting kind of dried out. I have a little bitty fan that I got at Family Dollar for $5. It works great. I don't know if that was cutting out the time or cutting out my sound before. Kind of wonder. Okay, so home is going to be blue. Oops, I almost went over my little leaf. That's not good. You want to make sure you get all the sides because this is round. Okay. And we're going to get this cleaned off. And we're going to do the camel, kind of tying everything together with the same colors. Oofta. That was a close one because it kind of rolled on me when I was working on it. I think this is just a little more runny than the rest. All right, hopefully this worked. I'll be sad. Cute. I think it looks good. What do you guys think? A little bit of smear on the O, I think. All right, we're getting close here. Set this on here. I don't know how these go anymore. I took them off. I can't get it back on. It's like a puzzle. I was thinking about on this little cutting board. Hello. Is Dad home? Interesting. Is he early?
No, it's past lunchtime.
Oh. I guess it is now.
It's 12 something.
Huh. Having way too much fun, I think. Maybe. Do that on there. Was gonna kind of show you how this is coming along. So here's our little tiered tray. I'm deciding to do that on the other side. I think this will be cute up here. Isn't that cute? This can go here. But I'm going to do that one right now. Let me put this little one up here. I didn't do any of that green. I should maybe do some of that. It's all sparkly now. So I'm going to put those books there. I think. I don't know. I'm trying to be a tiered tray person. It's hard work. Isn't it?
Love you.
Love you too. Thank you.
I'm gonna come back with more.
Okay. All right, I'm going to put fresh with white down here at the bottom of this because I think it'll be cute. Oh yeah, and I wanted to put pumpkins on there. I was thinking about doing little blue pumpkins. Wouldn't that be cute? Ooh, I might have gotten too much water on that. That might be a mess. Pay attention, pay attention. It did smear a little bit. But it's not too bad. It's a little smeary. So let's think about putting that right there. I think I'm going to hold off on this double side yet. And I wanted to put some little blue pumpkins on here. This way. Busy. Did Dad send you with those? Ooh, careful.
He's having me empty out the cooler. And I thought I might as well just grab them all.
Right. little pumpkins down here, I think. I'm going to do it twice. Blue. Could do some. I think I'm just going to do blue so it's easier. I could split it out, but I'm going to do blue. I know what I was thinking. I should have put some green on here too. Cute. Cute, 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 cute. Aren't those cute?
That's cute.
Little blue pumpkins. I have to say, I really like blue pumpkins. Or the little white ones. The squatty white ones I really like too. For real, the real ones. Get this dried off real quick before we put another layer on. I'm going to try to put... Oh, almost put it upside down.
Love you.
Love you too. Thank you. It is hot out there. I'm going to gently push this down here. Oh, did I get it? You know what? I think I'm just going to do... I'm going to overlap a little because I should have measured that out maybe a little better. I want them to look even. So I'm just going to overlap them, see how it looks. I could have done like a little brown stem or something, but I'm telling you, this little stuff, it's starting to get my patience. So this should probably be my last thing to do here. And then we'll close up shop. I've been going for a long time on such a tiny project, right? Let's see how it looks. Nice. I like it. It is a little higher. I guess I missed it. Not quite as low as the other ones, but I think you get the idea. I think on here you're not going to even notice. Okay, so I still need to fix this one, this Thanksgiving blessings. And I think I was going to try dipping some, doing a little white paste, or white, bright white chalk paste on it and see if I can get it covered up. I don't know. It might work. It might work. Guys, I think it's gonna work. Got it covered. Whew! Look, you can hardly tell. That worked. So know that bright white does kind of cover up our white surfaces. Pretty good. I got a lot to wash today. I do want to get that Thanksgiving on there too, but I don't know. So there's a new kit. It's under $25 to do the Try Me kit. It's got everything you need to make a little project. That's a fall one. It just came out today. There's a new exclusive color that you can get. Hey, Andy. Good to see you. This is the tiered tray. If you'd like this, you can shop on my website for all these parts. There's a fall part too. There's a little pumpkin and some really cute things that we can do. Now, I washed this Thanksgiving blessings part, so I'm going to lay it back down, try to lay it back down exactly where I had it. Oh, I just feel like I have so much to do, you guys. It's Monday. We have to get 4-H projects done. There we go. Hey.
Lunch is ready.
Okay, thank you. I need to get a reels done. You guys do reels or watch reels? I haven't done one in a while, and I'm trying to keep my reels going. If I do them more regularly, I actually make a little bit of money on it. Let's see if I can get a drier part here. This one's just a little more fluid in it. Seemed like it didn't have as great of coverage or whatever. I don't know. I tell you what, if this doesn't work real quick here, I will be walking away from this one for the moment. Let me get my whole tea. Do my tea. It's looking better. Way better. That worked. I'm excited. Whew, I was sweating that one out. For real. Was worried about that one. Okay, we're going to shut that and set those aside, and then I'll show you this. Isn't that cute? Worked. Worked. So it goes to show, I mean, you don't always, like, nothing ever works out perfectly, right? And this, because it is, like, double-sided, you could really, like, do all kinds of little things with it. I might put a little, I don't know. So there you go. I don't know how to put it. I'm confused. See if you can see the home. Of course, I got it. Like, sometimes I found rolling pins kind of go one way or another. I don't know. I'm thinking a little pumpkin of some sort. There it is. All my little things. Some of them, like these two on the top, and this one I can still do a backside. In fact, this one I could even do a backside on. So I may do that in the future. But for right now, this is what I've got. And I'm going to put a little pumpkin, I think, on there from Dollar Tree. So let me know what you think. Oh, I guess you can't see that one. Sorry about that. All right. Let me know what you think. I don't know. It needs something. Something. I don't know exactly. I'm not good at this, you guys. I'm terrible. Tell me what you think it needs. Thank you so much for joining me. If you stayed to the end, you guys are saints, because this was a long one. But it's kind of fun to see. I think gets me ideas. I've got paste everywhere. On my scissors everywhere. All right. You guys, thank you so much for joining. Make sure that you shop my site, do all the things, subscribe, share, like, all those things. And I will take this in and wash it and eat my lunch. So thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate you all. I think that has to go behind it just to hold it up. I don't know. We'll see. I thank you all for hanging out. Keep on crafting.